Hello everybody, Kirk here with Ink and Impulse, and today I'm going to get my work planner ready for the week ahead of us because it is Sunday. But first things first, I did get some stickers in. I ordered these with the new logo, which I just am so proud of. This was like such a cool project to work on with the artist that made it. And so I am going to take this holographic one and put it on my planner. So I still have a little bit of room back here. Let's just put this on. I think right in the middle. Just like that. Because it is supposed to be like a little bit offset like that. Look, we're official. I really do love the holographic stickers too, and those are really nice. The other ones I got are just like a plain paper, so they can go anywhere in your planner, just probably not on the outside, but these nice holographic ones can stay on the outside. So yes, so I do need to set up for the week ahead, and if you guys have not seen my planner before, this is the one that I use for work. So I set this up for work and then I leave it at work for the most part, unless I really feel like I need to refer back to some things. And so this is like a disc bound planner type, but it's just like an ease of being able to take the pages out when I need to. And I also have separate like slim to-do lists that I can put in here as well, because I get so tasked at work, it's like kind of crazy. But the thing about this is that it is not, as you can see, it's not dated. So this is kind of what I do every week. And to make it easy, I typically just pick a set of washi tape from Archer and Olive. I just like cycle through them because they're just like so easy and they all fit together, so it's really pretty. And at the top I do cover, and I don't know if I want to do floral. Yeah, I think I want to do like day to night, so I'll do the lighter ones up top and then the darker ones down at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and you can just listen to some of those sounds. All right, so as you can see, we've completed our washi tape and date and month labeling, and I'm really happy with this one. I like the really skinny washi tapes for accents. So I'll just zoom you in just a little bit so you can see some of the details. Here's that gold foiling on some of the washi tape. The one up top is just plain, but it's very pretty. And I know it's not the most fall of spreads, but I did get 2 new pens in that I really wanted to kind of match my inks to this week so I could play with them. So let's go ahead and look at those, because right now would be when I pick out the inks that match the spread. And usually I use 3 pens. So I'm definitely going to be using the Matcha TWSBI ECO, and this is a broad nib, and the Plum and Onyx one that I just got. If you'd like to see close-ups of these, just check out my previous video. So I've already decided that I want to put Australian roses in this plum one, so I'm going to do that. That one's been decided, but the green one is still up for debate. If you see down in here, there's like a very yellowish green, a yellowish green up here. We also have some minty tones. So if I bring my book out of swatches, I do have one pen, I believe, that is already inked up with a soft mint. And I think that matches this tape pretty well. But trying to find the perfect like yellowy green, I could definitely do Ferris Wheel Press Festival Grove. I could do Interstellar Bronze, which I already have inked up. We could do Emerald Fusion. Actually, I wouldn't do Emerald Fusion. I think Sugar Kelp is what I want to go for, but it doesn't exactly match the pen very well. The Arugula really matches really well. And we have the Japanese tea ceremony, but I'm not seeing a lot of these greens in there. So I think I will go for either Arugula or Sugar Kelp. And I think this Australian Roses from Noodlers is going to look really great with Sugar Kelp. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink those up. Pick Sugar Kelp for the green one. And then we have another color. I'm gonna test out some of the mints I already have inked up so we don't have to waste ink, which I don't like to do. But we could also do a gold. I do think I have Heart of Gold already inked up as well. There's some yellows we could do. We could definitely do some Apple Snail. I think that would be really pretty. These tapes just work so well with all these really great colors. So let me go ahead, figure that out off camera. I won't bore you with my decision making. And then we will look at the ink swatches that go along with this spread. All right, everybody, so I have decided on 4 colors this week. I couldn't help myself, and don't worry about this. This is a little piece of printer paper. I was just testing out some of the collections that I want, and this is the final collection. And if you can see here, the colors, they actually work pretty well with the pen colors, and so I'm really loving that. And then with the addition of the Lamy here, so let's go ahead and write down our colors on the side. This is gonna be I think this might actually be called like an all-star, but it looks like a safari, so this will just be for my notes. And then this is going to be Noodlers. This is a stub. So those are our colors for the week. So the last thing I wanted to do is ink up this new pen that I got. It's a Pilot Gakuno, and this is a medium nib, and I got a converter. So when I was looking at inks, I wanted to try one that I have not tried before. So I have this sample. It's Sailor Ink Studio 123, and it's like this really dreamy gray lavender, and it kind of just fit the vibe of this pen. So I have inked it up. I have not written with it yet. We're gonna go back to the notes section here and try it out. So let's see how she did. This is only, I think it's the second Sailor ink. Okay, so no bleed through. Definitely some ghosting, but no bleed through. So I can definitely use it for my journal this week. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and test this guy out a little bit more. So I don't know if my camera is doing it justice, but there's some really pretty like dual tones in here. There's like a purple, and then there's a more of a pinkish lavender color. So there's like two types. There's a warmer and a cooler tone purple in this, and you can really see it in this area right here, but it's really, really pretty. The shading is pretty good. It's not like the most heavy shader I've ever written with, but the color is just so pretty. I think I kind of underestimated this color, and I feel like this ink has made this pen a little bit more enjoyable. This pen is stiffer than a lot of pens that I'm used to, or at least it feels that way to me when I'm writing it. Not very much bounce at all. There's a little bit of feedback, but not like a scraping or anything like that. It's just a stiffer, it feels like a stiffer nib, and just will have some natural feedback when it comes to that. So I think this is obviously an average experience. For me, I prefer a very smooth, no feedback. I like a broad flooded nib, and so it's pretty expected for this type of pen, even if it works very well, to be just an average experience for me. But I love how it looks, and I'm willing to give it a go with a few other inks to see if maybe a more lubricated ink will make that feedback a little bit less for me. But as far as the like thickness of the line, it's pretty good, especially for a medium. So it's pretty good. I probably wouldn't put shimmer in this, but maybe I'll just try it out just for funsies. But yeah, here's the little writing test, and I'm sure during the video you could probably hear some of that like scratchiness, but it's not scratchiness to where it's gonna rip your paper. It is just feedback from the type of nib. So I do hope you guys took some time out this evening to plan for the rest of your week, get yourself set up, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any ideas for videos that you'd like to see, please comment down below. I love to read your comments, and I love to talk pens and stationery and planning and all the things. And so thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so if you'd like. And I hope to see you soon. I will see you in the next one, and I hope you're staying safe and well. Bye-bye.